With the Colts losing to the Ravens, the Jaguars can win here and be division leaders. But not so fast because the 49ers can play spoiler. Montana over the middle to John Taylor, but Mike Kofer would miss the field goal. It's no good. Mark Brunell on his first drive, he guns it deep. Jumping catch by Jimmy Smith, and nobody's in his stratosphere. He has the touchdown. It's a 7-point ball game. Joe Montana, he throws it over the middle to his Hall of Fame receiver, Jerry Rice. He hasn't been as active this season. And then the throw goes to John Taylor, who's been Joe Montana's favorite receiver, and Tom would show off the Wrath Man for the touchdown. John Taylor again with the catch down the left side from Joe Montana. And then Joe Montana, Cool Joe, would show off the moves. He runs into the end zone for the touchdown. 7-point lead for the Niners. Mark Brunell throws it over the middle to James Stewart, and James Stewart would eventually rush it in for the touchdown. Roger Craig, he would run it down the middle and then go down the outside, and then Joe Montana would throw an interception to Carnell Lake, and then on the very next play, Mark Brunell would get intercepted by the nine-fingered gentleman, Ronnie Lott. And then on the Jaguars' next drive, Brunell would get sacked. It's a fumble! Recovered by Don Griffin, and after a nasty stiff arm, he would get the touchdown. It's a 7-point lead for the 49ers. Jaguars trying to get back in this. Brunell down the right side to Jimmy Smith, but then Brunell would get sacked. It's a fumble recovered by Kevin Fagan, and Kevin Fagan gets it close to midfield, and Joe Montana rolls out of the pocket. Rocket catch by John Taylor, and Roger Craig would get the touchdown. 49ers win 28-14, and now Week 17 will decide who will win the AFC South. Correction from last week, the Cardinals are still hanging on from a thread. G-Men are playing spoiler. J.J. Arrington, he comes back from injury. He's the punt returner. And then Eli Manning goes deep to Plaxico Burress, and Ahmad Bradshaw, he takes the handoff, and he runs into the end zone after weaving through defenders, 7-0. Steve Breston, he gets the ball over the middle, and then Larry Fitzgerald, old reliable, he gets the ball into the Giants' red zone, and Steve Breston, he gets the touchdown. It's a tie ball game. Eli Manning, he throws it deep to a well-dressed Amani Toomer, waiting for the ball in the end zone. And then Eli Manning throws it deep to Plaxico Burress, and then would return the favor, and Plaxico Burress won't shoot himself in the foot this time. It's a 2-possession game for the Giants. Looks like Kurt Warner's going to get sacked, but instead he hands it to Steve Breston, and Breston makes it into Giants territory, and Kurt Warner throws it down the left side to Ben Patrick. 4th down, and the Cardinals elect to hand the ball off to Tim Hightower. They turn the ball over on downs, but Eli Manning gives the ball right back by throwing an interception to Antrell Roll. Kurt Warner, he shows off the wheels. He's weaving through defenders, making them look foolish. He's making it into Giants territory. Rolls out of the pocket, throws it over the middle to Anquan Bolden, and then Tim Hightower would bum it in for a touchdown. Cardinals onside kick it. Giants recover at a field goal, win 24-13, and the Cardinals are now mathematically eliminated, definitely. Seahawks need to win to stay at the leaderboard in the NFC West. Cowboys are basically out of it, but Russell Wilson's not starting in this game. It'd be Tavares Jackson. He'd throw it to Golden Tate, and he would get tackled. It's a fumble, and it's recovered by Darren Woodson, and Darren Woodson makes it into Seahawks territory. However, on the very next play, Troy Aikman would make a mistake, throwing an interception to the Chancellor of the Legion of Boom. And then Marshawn Lynch, he would take the handoff, he would weave through defenders, making it close to midfield, and then Tavares Jackson would throw it deep. Jumping catch by Golden Tate, and here it comes. He'd have an affair with your wife in the end zone. It's 7-0 Seahawks. Tavares Jackson throws it over the middle to Zach Miller. He makes it to around the 30, and then Tavares Jackson, he rolls out of the pocket. He goes by defenders, he jukes, he dodges, and he's got the touchdown. He takes it in himself. Michael Irvin, he catches the diving Troy Aikman pass, gets it into the red zone, and then Emmitt Smith bums it in for a touchdown. Tavares Jackson, he gets sacked. It's a fumble. Ball's recovered by Robert Jones, and he has the touchdown. Tavares Jackson, he throws it deep to Doug Baldwin, and Doug Baldwin makes it into Cowboys territory. He makes it into the red zone, and then Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, would power it in for the touchdown. Last-ditch effort, 4th and 6. The Cowboys trust Emmitt Smith, and he doesn't get it. And the Seahawks stay in the leader spot in the NFC West. They're 8-7. Cowboys are 7-8.